Okay. So I'm not ready, but give me a second because I just fixed everything and it's just like, you know what? Screw you. We're not changing. Oh my gosh, look how bright I am. Isn't that exciting? I just, quick sponsor shout out to Elgato Camera. If you want a broken piece of hardware that doesn't keep its own settings and randomly changes the gain to be 0, even though it's 120. Oh! It's so exciting. It actually broke itself so much that it is now impossible for me. I'm going to have to shine my... Oh, yes, just change it to 255 max. That is what we love to see here at the Challenger Andy stream experience. Also, quick shout out to Elgato, not for sponsoring the stream. I wouldn't let them if they tried, because my light also doesn't work. It is just such a good experience. And then my controller just fell out. It's gonna micro you. We got a good start to this stream. It is a good. This is good omens. Good omens. Good. You know what they say about good omens? They're good. It'll be fine, guys. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You just don't worry. Don't worry. It'll be fine. This is how we run. I am still so tall, but watch this. And you can, you can't do that on a lot of cameras except most of them. And the Razer experience, dang. So this is artwork by Philly Gilly, I guess. I really like it because it's a callback to a very old meme that I don't think a lot of people know anymore. Old YouTube video before the word meme was even a thing. But this is the Will It Blend, which is literally what I think about every single time I am on a ladder. I'm like, will these GAELs blend? Watch this. Bada bing. Bada boom. Here I am. Okay. I should be good. And all audio should be good. Let me know if it's not. I spent 3 hours fixing it today. Very cool. You love to hear it. I have a totally new audio setup. Can't wait for it to break. Cannot wait for it to break. Ooh, and it's just right into my ears. Loud. It is so loud. I need to get out. Yeah. Oh, we'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You're the only one to have functioning audio one stream and none the next.
Wanted to send this last week, but that Nishandra fight put me to sleep. Congrats on clearing the run.
Me too, man. Thank you, Nobody Important. Thanks for watching all this time and all the other donations. I really appreciate it. That brings me to a great topic of talking to Revenant Owen.
Well, I do agree. It's all good. The Challenger Andy experience sounds like a really dark, expensive restaurant with little food on big plates.
The timing is... I want to let you know I didn't see that beforehand. I mean, I saw it when I mentioned I saw it, but it's just anytime you talk about him, he arrives. Hold on 1 minute, because my audio on my side is actually like killing me. Hold on. So if I lower this, you guys should be fine. Yes, that is what we do like to see. Okay. Oh, 2 very large donations right in the beginning. Thank you so much, Owen. I really appreciate it. Hold on. I'm going to hold my reaction because let me figure out what I want to do and believe in myself right now. So what am I doing? I go in with Bandit Knife. I don't remember if I'm stone armoring. Okay, I sort of remember the strat. Okay, let's go. Thank you so much, Owen. I really appreciate it. That means so much to me. I just can't even... Now maybe I can buy another Elgato product that doesn't work. Thank you so much. Oh, by the way, I got donations working. if you haven't checked him out, you should check out Revenant Owen. However, you know, I was actually going to talk about, and this might not be a great thing to talk about. I considered doing a like a 100K subs video last year when I actually had that. But I thought of doing it like right soon after the Seath video to answer all the questions that I get asked constantly during streams, but mostly for the people who don't watch the streams. But something I was in Owen's stream the other day, and something we were talking about is once you start getting a large streaming audience, it's harder to connect with people individually on a personal basis, which can be seen by my numerous Discord DMs I haven't gotten to in months because I don't have the emotional strength to give them, because I don't want to just like read it and be like, yeah, whatever. I feel like I have to be emotionally ready to read whatever hits me. But you know, there's so many things I want to do and talk to people, but like, just like Alex knows, Colin Vodos, I told him I was going to get him some music examples on Friday, and then I got obliterated. There is currently someone who is kind of doing a tryout as an editor, I guess, and I was working with them, and I sent them, apparently, I was like, you should do this clip, and I sent them the one damn stream that apparently has a weird audio desync, and I was like terrified. And I was looking through all of my videos, or not all of them, but I was looking through several videos. I was like, how much has been infected by this audio desync? Because it's really bad, and it's progressive, so it's not linear. I'm an idiot. I deserve that. Well, maybe not that much. Okay, I know what the strat is. Trust me. I was focusing so much on like, should I do stone flesh or iron flesh, that I forgot. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so anyway, what was I talking about? Right. Yeah. The footage that got corrupted seems to only be that one, which is good. And the stream footage is not corrupted, or I don't know if I don't know how generally you can apply corrupted, but the stream audio is not affected, so it just means we're going to have lower quality video and audio for that. Although if you really tried, you could use retime curves to switch it, but DaVinci Resolve's retiming, at least for me, anytime I try and like speed up or slow down the audio, you really get like the effect where you can hear that that's been done. I'm wondering if it's even useful to slow down and do iron flesh. I feel like no, because I just got here almost first try. Throw me, please, throw me, please, throw me, throw me, please, throw me. Throw me. Yeah, I dodged all of those, and not that one though. Get rid of Pyromancer Glove? Yeah. Do you get the effect when you use Fusion? I would be terrified to put it in Fusion. But Owen and I were talking about how, you know, and this is, so like I've said before, and not to piss people off, but I have been editing 2 videos at once, and the reason is because I have been editing the Minecraft cameraless video. And while, you know, I would appreciate if you watch any of my streams, those streams are, they're hard to listen to for me. They're like, I'm like way too personal, and I start saying all this, I'm like, I can't even believe I was talking about that. That's like super personal, and like that's a rule for me. I'm automatically adding to death preemptively. Oh yes, I forgot to switch to bandit knife. That means you forfeit the run. You forfeit the attempt. Almost preemptively added another death. And so anyway, no, I'm not using tears. So right, so the reason I'm editing Minecraft right now at the same time is because really when I say editing, I mean I'm looking through the footage at like 2 times or 4 times speed, and I just have that on and I listen to the audio just in case there's, well, also to remember what the fuck I was doing, because the notes for that series are terrible. It's like all of a sudden it just says like iron whatever, and then it just says coal, and there's no explanation for what I was doing anything with, doing what I was doing with that stuff. And the strats I used were actually far more thought out than I remember, so it's a worthwhile process. However, I have been like, my body has been atrophying, and so I now like will just start working out, and then I'll just put that on. And it's not like a stream like this where there's a lot going on sometimes, and there's like good clips and stuff to take out of it. So it's far less involved, because if I tried to edit, well, I can't edit the Seath run at this point without sitting down and stuff, because it's constant editing. But dude, there's no reason why I should be falling. No! I know what's going on, but that's so frustrating that works like that. So, but if I were to go through like one of these runs, or these streams, and for a video to watch through the footage, there's like too many times where I'd be like, oh, I need to get a clip of that. Oh, I need to get a clip of that, and whatever. Because these are much more golden than before. And that's another reason why watching the old streams are not as good, because they are so dry sometimes. And anyway, let me wrap that up before I move on with the original story. But yeah, so I've been like ironing clothes and doing a bunch of stuff. I've actually been working on like a video while going through the footage, or thumbnails and stuff. And so now I'm much more efficient, and it's been going really well. I don't know how long I can keep doing that. But anyway, those streams are really rough to listen to. It's just like, I just can't believe all the stuff I was talking about. Like, I was like, I'd never talk about that today. And a lot of it is pretty cringe. I also had a much fouler mouth, surprisingly. I was much more vulgar in a sexual context, which I would not say in real life I'm like that. I do not really make too many jokes about that kind of stuff, except for the occasional ligma. But like, it's weird. It's like, whoa, this is like off the rails. And I started thinking it was like a maturity thing. I was like, I don't remember like saying like, I'm gonna stop. I think it's because someone said like, one of my cousins, my younger cousins, wants to be a YouTuber, and I was like, no. But I was like, oh, what if they watch my stream and they're just like, what was something I said? I said like getting dicked in the pussy or something. I'm like, I don't, that's not really necessary. But you know, I am sometimes quite vulgar on stream, but the sexual stuff I would like to kind of not do as much. Or well, that is incredible. Why, when you hit the ground, do you just expel mist? Explain it to me. But anyway, also, just because I saw Pegpa, for all the people that liked my comment on that one video, the Elden Ring Moan video, number one, that's insane how just having a check mark next to your name I cannot tell you. Like, I'd make comments on videos all the time. Once you get a check mark, YouTube like prioritizes your comment, and you just get blasted to the top of whatever video you comment on. It's ridiculous. But in any case, I read some of the replies to that comment, and I just want you, for those of you who wrote those comments, they are absolutely hilarious. It's like, the video is every time the narrator moans in Elden Ring, and I wrote something so fucking generic and basic. I just said, every time you get a parry. And that comment is not worth 7,000 likes, guys. But the comments, the responding comments to me specifically, it was like, the sound you make when the ring procs, or the sound you make when you Pegpa. There was another good one. Oh, it was like when you clear the graveyard. There were so many funny ones. It's so funny. I used to be, oh right, how scared I was of a Ligma joke. Yeah, and so back to what I was talking about with Owen, these parasocial relationships and stuff, and you know, I am by experience and also belief that you know, talking to people online is not as valuable. I'm kind of wondering what it is. I think oxytocin actually has some. I always have to remember if it's oxytocin or Oxycontin. There's some. I just learned that there's some drug I thought was always, but it turns out it's Oxycontin. What is that? There's another name for it, and I was like, I just learned very recently that they're saying thing. Anyway, oxytocin, which is a neurotransmitter, I think is like activated. It's more present when you're in real life conversations rather than like virtual. But no stream? Huh? But anyway, there you go, Panda. There's someone to destroy. Nice. But you know, there's a lot of people who have been here since the beginning, like the very beginning, like since the first stream, which is always crazy that those people stuck with me. They actually don't watch as much as they do now, but I still talk to them. But all of the shitty, all of the shitty, like Elgato issues I had and the dead silence and all the problems. It's crazy that people still watch me from that era. But a lot of those people always complain about how many people watch me now. Yeah, I'm suffering from success now, but it's like, it's awful that the human brain can only remember so many relationships. Wasn't there like a study done? Yeah, I'm gonna take forever to get my, I'm gonna take forever to say mace. I fucked up the last dodge. I thought there was some study that said really it's only like, it's a very small amount, like a handful of people you can have like super close relationships with. But, you know, we were talking about that, and I think that's a fear for a lot of streamers, and that's why sometimes I'm scared of going to small streamers and like shouting them out, because a lot of people like just want to keep that small community. And I also like having a lot of interaction on my streams, which is why the streams where I get to talk to you guys are the ones I enjoy a lot more. That's why I like the Code Vein. Once the Code Vein runs got super intense, it was super hard to keep up with chat because they're just so intense. That bot. Look at, I've never seen one that awful. That's really funny though, because my roommate just described the place we're living in as a shithole, which is totally not fair. The place I'm living in is pretty great, but it's a joke he likes to make. But what a terrible, what an awful bot. You know, surprisingly, like Owen also gets these bots too. Not that one. That one's awful. I don't understand. It's like, it has to be like one company that's doing this. Why can't, Panda, you're not using the right, you need to use the one that says hide from YouTube. You're using the incorrect, button. You're timing them out for 5 minutes. You need to use the one that's less specific. The one that sounds like it doesn't ban them. I think it's like hide user on this channel. It's really dumb how they have it worded. They should just say ban. I don't know why YouTube doesn't. Speaking of YouTube, so remember that audio desync issue I was talking about? I thought there was some issue with, so I download my streams through a application called 4K Renderer. What am I doing? I'm playing so stupid. I'm playing with like strats from 2 attempts ago. That's how long it takes for the message to do a certain command takes. 2 attempts. This is over. So, the audio, so I download my streams through 4K Downloader. And that is why, and the reason I did that is because it's way faster than downloading my streams through YouTube. And so, and I don't support you know, using it to steal music or anything. Let's get that out of the way. I only use it to download my own stuff and stuff that I've had permission to download. But anyway, that's great. So I thought it was something with that. So I tried downloading the stream from YouTube. So I make a test stream. It is 1080p, 48 kilohertz audio sampling rate, and 60 FPS. I click the download button. It just says download. So I download the stream, and I didn't even at first notice it was 720p, but it was 30 frames and 41 kilohertz. And I'm like, what is this bullshit? Is Streamlabs doing something? Like, what's going on? So I go to YouTube support or Google support. I thought I had the fucking bandit knife. Anyway, yeah, I'm giving up on that one. Gosh, so many controls. So, right, so I'm talking to YouTube support and I say, oh, that's why I did that last time, because Dark Souls 3 switches my save, or my start and select. So I was talking to the YouTube support agent and I say, so what's going on? What's wrong with my streams? And a half hour of her checking, she's like, oh, YouTube doesn't have the option yet. And I'm like, are you kidding me? YouTube, I cannot download my own stream from YouTube, even though you're playing a 1080p, 60 FPS, 48 kilohertz version, which I had to check through your stats for nerds or whatever. You're telling me I can't download that at, what, fucking 200 kilobytes a second because of your shit server speed. I can't download that, and I can only download a shitty copy. And they're like, yeah, sorry, that feature's not available yet. And I'm like, that is horseshit. That is so stupid. Because I thought, like, oh, I've been deleting some videos that I have on my drives because I just don't have enough space. And I thought, I was like, oh, you know, worst comes to worst, I just re-download it from YouTube and it might have a tiny loss in quality. Nope, can't download 1080p, I lose 30 of my frames. I lose the 48 kilohertz, which people can argue doesn't matter. But it does matter. I learned why it does matter because I do a lot of effects. If I ever slow down, I need those extra I don't know what they are. Extra kilohertz samples? I don't know what it actually is. I don't know anything about sampling rate. But in any case, so the other thing is that I also asked them about, so every time I start a stream, I have to click on monetization, which is one of the only options you can't video default. Like, you can set up all these defaults for your streams and videos and stuff, and you just can't do that. And they also said they don't have that yet. And then they give me and this is almost the end of every single interaction I have with them, where they're like, but you can put it in our feedback suggestion jar. Go to this link, and I'm sure engineers would appreciate it. And I think this time I said, yeah, another message for the fucking garbage can. And I said, I know you're just reporting, but jeez. So does this run ever end? I think I'm about at a 50% point. We have a strat to get through here that's pretty good. And like I said, I don't think Deacons will be that bad. What I think will be bad is the getting to Deacons every single time I die. That looks absolutely awful. And I might need some help because I'm not sure I know the best path. I might try and get the patches cutscene. If it's too awful, I'll just get it in post. I'll just cheat my way there. I don't think I really need patches, but it'd be cool to get the cutscene. But it looks like it's gonna be so dang hard. It's just the runs are super long. Aww. I did not roll, but whatever. Yes! Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Throw me. Don't hit the tree. Thank you. Move out of the way, sir. Sir, please. I'm gonna heal and switch my weapon. Please switch the weapon. Thank you. Two-hand. Okay, get me. That ended so quickly. Bro, I can remember you started this run months ago. 10 months ago. Yes. I guess I shouldn't have healed and I should have gone fast. I think the first time I did this, I got really far. I went really fast. I want to, hopefully I get a lot of attempts. I would like to try going super fast with speed being the priority, and then try maybe a strat of draining them out. Also, I found out where that Executioner Greatsword is. So the last research stream I did, or I didn't stream it, but the last thing I did for research was this entire area again, or really the inside. I don't know if I can remember it all, but there's barely anything in Cathedral I need. Like, I think all of it is like stuff I can go without. I went to the Executioner Sword. Holy shit, that's never happening. It's never happening. That is impossible to get to. It is just impossible. There's no fucking way. I'm spending years trying to get that damn sword. I'm sorry, Kusanagi. It's just, it is batshit insane. It is so damn far away. It is so far away. Also, the reason... New development? Unexpected development? Please let me through. Will it blend Andy's ass? Find out on this episode. Answer is yes. It's not a surprise, but you can watch it happen anyway. What does the stream title mean? Is the stream title memorial to Graveyard?
Leaving my job soon, so here's my last donation for a bit.
Ooh.
Thanks for what you do.
I hope you're going somewhere better in life after leaving it. Thank you. I appreciate it. I actually, you know, I started hating that song. I think it's because it's a really short loop, and I would be on the title screen all the time, like doing other shit while I just wanted to turn the game on so it loaded before it played, so I'd be on the title screen all the time just hearing that. But I think literally the video, that Dung Eater video, is what got me like to like it again. Was that supposed to be Elden Ring? The second time I sang, yeah. I thought you would quit the run? Oh, definitely not. Freelance graphic design for a bit. Ooh. There's a lot of people here that do that. I guess you could say I somewhat do that. Am I a fan of the Devil May Cry series? I've only played one game, and I'm not much of a hack and slash and button mash and getting ass kind of guy. But I will say the exception is Bayonetta. Bayonetta, which can be hack and slash unless you turn the difficulty up all the way. Then it's like you actually need some skill. But I've only played 4, I think, and I was like, eh. I'm not a guy. Anytime there's like points involved, I'm not the biggest fan of. Cool. Thanks for that. Why do you always feel the need to frenzy right here, my guy? What the fuck happened? Holy shit.
Hope your day's been awesome. Glad to be catching streams more often. Smile.
I was just about to say, I actually can't raise Streamlabs. Streamlabs for some reason is extremely quiet on my end. It's like at 100%. I need to readjust my audio even more, but it's so funny. I was thinking that, and then I see Marin's donation, and then I just heard like the phase 3 explosion just all in my right ear, and I could hear nothing. Thank you, Marin. I appreciate it. Fuck off. Oh, I wasn't even looking at the screen because I was so sure I had Bandit Knife. Gosh, dang it. Why do you turn around the pillar to the right? Because literally That is the new strat. That's the new strat. If you're talking about at the gate, because the gate's completely blocked off, you can't get to it. You can't get through. It's like a 1 in 100 chance you get through that shit.
Coffin Gooper Fist Deacons.
Thanks, Swiftball. He will slowly make his reign back up. I haven't checked the most donated. I need to... to be honest, guys, I don't know how I want to put in donations in my stream, or my videos anymore. Like my videos, because before it made no sense.
That seems a little too fast. Let's see if we can slow it down. Come.
I think if you guys could see the meter, the donation meter for this. See, it's you! You're the reason why all these bots are getting put in my streams! We might have to put an end to the dirty
Deep down
donations.
inside, GAEL just needs enough of Andy's blood to make a happy tree and give him a friend in the mountains of Alaska.
It's just so damn loud on my end. I don't understand how... It's like one company or something. Send dick pics to girls with us. With the company. Oh, maybe they mean using their app. What are usually your favorite games? I would say Souls... I wouldn't say Souls games aren't not my favorite. It's just I'm getting tired of them. But my favorite games I've ever played were Bloodborne, God of War 4, not for the gameplay, for the story and voice acting, Halo 3, Halo Reach, Super Smash Bros. Melee, Wind Waker, Minish Cap is I really like. What other games do I like I would consider my favorite? Amazing Mirror is really good. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Star Allies is really good, but I feel like I'm too good at games now to like... That's the issue. When you get so good at some of these games, especially like generally, or just have no... That pain tolerance doesn't exist because it's just infinite. I think my perception of games is extremely warped now. So it's hard for me to get enjoyment out of a lot of them. Like, I think that other people are able to. But Star Allies is really well made. The difficulty, I still haven't beat... They added a new difficulty after I beat it. And the difficulty I was already playing at was so damn hard. It was so hard. Yeah, so, this week, on Wednesday, I'm going to be streaming Metal Gear Rising, but Panda just reminded me of something that was terrible. That's not what I thought that attack was. He kind of jumped into it weird. No sale, just to suffer. Panda reminded me of something I've always wanted to do for many years. And this was general, but the first time I ever saw it was Wind Waker. But I will hopefully, next week on Wednesdays, for at least as long as you guys are entertained and I am, be streaming Wind Waker Chaos Edition, which someone might be able to more accurately describe it than me, but it's basically like actively corrupts the game and puts in random codes while it's going on. And while it's not it's a challenge, but while it's not a challenge run and I'm going to play it casually, I think it really fits this channel, and it's something I've always wanted to do. I would love to do one for Dark Souls, but according to Pantagana, if you do it like the normal, easy, standard way, like without putting too much effort into modding it, it's not that crazy, which is unfortunate. Bonfire in the Church is body blocked by all of those Gales you're seeing right now. It's a very low chance of succeeding to get past. Lower than what you're seeing now. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. I haven't played Wind Waker in a long time. I hope there's like a guide online that will just tell me like the bare minimums I need, because I'll probably remember as long as I know that.
1.5 TF curry circular coffin, cheese edge bait ring fist lockless.
Yeah, I'm drinking. Oh! I saw an opening and then there's one off to the left that got me. Why? Why do these fuckers have to... Oh, he did a grab, but it wasn't in the... Yes, 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 here we go! I'm out of Estus, so no waiting by force. Nice. Oh. Oh! Gosh! Why were all the other attempts so much better? Cheese the bait, fist ring. Cheese, edge. I don't know what edge. He's just... Swiftfall is crazy and just donates the most frequently asked questions or things that annoy me. And he's been doing it for as long as I can. I don't know if he's made normal donations anymore. It's just, that's all he does. And he just keeps doing it. It gives him some sort of joy. I appreciate all of it. I don't know that the message needs to be that all the time. That was fucked. Oh, come on. Yeah, thanks for buffering that. Oh, I have, like, no health! Imagine I did that and I, like, dodged the one fucking grab. That was a consciously made decision. Noises. Damn it. Thanks, Lestooger. Oh, why am I so stupid? Why do I just forget all the buttons? How did I run out of Estus that one time? Oh, because I was sitting here for a long time. That's why. I love the simultaneous explosion that was doubled into my ears. Why is it so dang loud? Andy, how to be more patient? I wouldn't actually describe myself as a patient person. I've been told that ever since I was born, but I think I'm actually rather very impatient. You can look at it a whole different slew of ways. You could say Andy's impatient because he's not spending the time to figure out another better strat. Not that that applies here too much because I've done this for so long now, but I feel like it's like stubbornness sometimes to stick with a strat because I believe in it. But I cannot believe how bad my eyebrow looks on camera. That's so weird.
Hey Andy, have you tried using Tears of Denial yet?
It's too slow. You have to go through this like as fast as possible. That's my belief. I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm that patient. I'm unfortunately, extremely prideful, extremely, what is it called? Neurotic. And so, like, I get bothered by things way, 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 way too easily. And I wouldn't recommend being that way. I have tried many a things. I think I talked about that once where I'm pretty, especially with stuff like Big Five.
I've literally never seen you get thrown over that ridge in the past stream. 2 times in 10 minutes was orgasmic. Thank you.
Thanks, Lesser Moon. Yeah, the past stream, I think I got thrown twice or 3 times. I thought it'd be a little easier than this, but thanks, Asteroid. Why use Tears of Denial when regular denial is stronger?
It's gonna be Death 5000 on this graveyard at this point.
Maybe. I hope not. I hope the title's not a lie. The title says something about Memorial Day. Also, Happy Memorial Day. It does say something about that, right? Ah, son of a... Mosh pit of the deep. Where the fuck? Where am... Whoa! Yo! No! What the fuck? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. What is that? What is that? I don't like that at all. That is gross. What do you call that? That's not a skybox, is it? Because that's the ground. Brad guy, what's up? New strat? Hey, since you're here, can you confirm as in with your own words, not go in and confirm. Can you confirm that all of the skeletons in here are only phase 1? Actually, no, I think I confirmed that myself. I think I do know that. You kill them and then they just boop back up as phase 1. I think when I was testing, I figured that out. The creator of this nightmare himself. Let's all give it up for Brad Guy. Fantastic mod. It has honestly been so good. It's what you wish the Dark Souls 1 randomizer was. It's so good. Thank you so much, Brad. I very much appreciate it. Also, extremely timely and gave me great updates while making on it. Iconic guy. Thank you. Couldn't do this without you. They go phase 2, but when you kill the phase 2, only phase 1s respawn? Oh. So like they respawn in a state that's only phase 1? I kind of thought that. I didn't test to make sure, but I thought there was something weird, but I wasn't too precise. I can check when I make the video. I don't have a problem with it. One thing in the entire mod, I'm not worried about it. He also, Brad Guy also helped with the All Fume Night run. I know he helped out the guy who was making that because he ran into some problems. I said, you should talk to Brad. I think I got an email from him, the guy who made the All Fume Night, and he said that there's like one issue with some of the Fume Nights being invisible, which I would like to fix, I think, but I'm just so busy that I feel really bad for the guy because I want that run because I know he worked really hard on it, and I hate that it's been like almost a year and I still haven't gotten to it, but I really don't want to be, for the sake of my audience as well as myself, I really don't want to run 2 of these at the same time. I would just rather not. But the guilt increases every day. And he does want to remain anonymous, which I can respect. But he's, I know it's very hard to mod in Dark Souls 2. Make all the Fume Knights invisible? No. I have not looked at that mod at all, though. Like, I haven't seen the progress myself. And now, I don't know if there's debug mode for Dark Souls 2. I assume there is. But now that I'm far more confident in my ability with Cheat Engine, I'll probably do a lot more check-in. I still would like to spend some time, probably talk to some other modders and get like even faster at it for my purposes. Cheat Engine, I've been missing out. The shit you can do with it, especially as a content creator, Oof. It's really, really, especially for someone who doesn't know how to code or like hasn't seen anything like that before, which I have, but it's a very intimidating UI. If I would be open to making a manual for it if one doesn't already exist. Because I find myself... See, the thing is, though, people kind of make their custom tables, and there's not really an agreed-upon table. And I kind of understand that they're using stuff... It looks like a lot of the debug mod, the stuff that's not custom-made, really. Everyone's table follows, like, the names of the debug menu, which is what the developers use, I believe. And that makes sense to me, but everyone still organizes it differently, so it's like, oh, do I want to make a manual for all this stuff? But then at the same time, it's like, well, but someone might be using a different table and all of this. Oh, no way! I can't believe he reached that far! That is insane! That was so... It's like he extended his range. What the fuck? Yes. More grabs? Oh, you can't get me! You... I couldn't dodge that one. I could dodge 2 of them. I can't dodge 3 of them. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Still in it. Still, this could be really good if I can get past these fuckers. They all fell off the bridge. Let me through. Let me through. Yes. No. Fuck. I saw both of them jump up, and I was like, "There's no way I'm getting around that hitbox." I don't think I can like wait though. I don't think I have time to wait. Gosh, that could have been so good. I don't believe I can manipulate that. I'll just get killed by something else. I would not have won if I used 2 Airs of Denial. I still would have fallen off. Gosh, that sucks. That could have been such a good run if I could have gotten past them. There was literally nothing I could do. Those attacks were too set up. Oh, fuck off! Yeah. Yes, this is an all-boss run. See, it's so weird to say that. It's hard to differentiate. Why not quit out to reset their positions? I imagine your response will be as hard-headed as ever? Oh, you mean... So you already know what I'm going to say. But do you know this? You may have missed the stream where we tested that, and it actually doesn't help at all because GAEL is so damn fast that your standing up animation when you load the game is literally like enough time for GAEL to reach you. He's so fast that even that strat doesn't work. Also, doing that in the GAEL run, or the Gwyn run, is also not as helpful. For the Seath run, it could be very helpful, but like, Gwyn is actually like fast enough. You'd be surprised. I was actually really surprised how like ineffective it was, because I was trying to get footage. I mean, I did get footage. I ended up using footage from Dark Souls Remastered. I made new footage of the Gwyn run to put in the Seath video, which is coming along. I was up till 2 a.m. working on it last night because I found a part that is so damn funny. Except everyone I showed it to did not laugh as hard as I did. I was like wheezing at like 1:30 a.m. and I was like, I cannot go to sleep. I have a vision and I must accomplish it. I was wheezing at this part. But I think currently, if you're wondering chronologically, in that run, in the video editing, I'm at Izalith. But I've been getting a lot of work done. There's just been a bunch of shit that's been coming up. Everything's breaking. But I've been getting work done, and I'm hoping I can do a lot this week. But yeah. So, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. Quitting out is actually not as good as I thought. For this run, it's almost fucking useless. I'm sure if you got to like an open area where there weren't many things spawn, and you reset to get them off your ass, that could work. But for this area, it's like completely fucking useless. You can't get me. I pressed circle! Let me go! That was incredible. Did you see how many flinched from that? Oh, sorry, Izalith, sorry. I know it's Izalith, I think Izalith is how I used to pronounce it. I'm gonna go this way. No, that's not a word I purposely mispronounce. That stream was a shit show. I'm actually kind of embarrassed about that. Woo. It's really hot in here. Don't have enough time to drink water. Ah, my ears! It's so weird. Guess what? Want to see something weirder? My hair. Ah, it looks bad. No! No! Now I look like some punk-ass kid from the 40s. Or maybe 20s is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, 20s. I have no idea where I am. Yeah, we have tested with Blood Ring. It seems to not be as good. The damage kind of even or worse there. Yeah, you better fucking focus. It feels like it's not as good. I like your hair, it's nice. I have been putting off getting it cut, and I thought about getting it cut this week because I thought I might have a prospective date, and then she like ended a conversation like really rudely in my mind. Maybe it wasn't rude, but she said, okay, whatever you say. And then I was like, yeah, I have no more. I do not want to talk to you anymore. You hurt feeling. Or really, I think I went, that is such a boring way to get out of this conversation. Try harder. And then I looked at the rest of her profile. I was like, do I want to put the emotional energy to send another text? The answer was no. This was not the Croco Dog girl. I fucking wish it was. Was it the girl you talked about in Ring Only? I don't know what girl that is. Was this the Best Buy AC girl? I've never seen that girl again. I need to go back and find that clip. That was such a weird experience. She was so far away. She was so far away. Croco Dog Girl definitely exists. I'm thinking of making a clip where I actually have the messages that I sent. The messages are months apart though, because I think when I messaged her it was February, and then she messaged me in April, and then I just messaged her like last week with Croco Dog. And I'm like, man, should I like actually put in a real response? And then I'm like, no, but the joke is so worth it. If she's able to respond to Croco Dog, you know you've found someone special. It takes that long to reply. I took that long because I deleted Hinge. What is the Croco Dog girl? There was a girl I messaged and matched with who was holding a small crocodile, and I said this. I messaged that photo and said, "This is a very good dog," or I mean, "This is a very good boy. What breed dog is it?" And then she responded, "Ha ha ha, the crocodile?" question mark. And I just wrote back, "Croco Dog," with nothing else. Nothing else. She probably deleted Hinge too. But also, I mean, what I've heard is many women just have a long list of people they just kind of try one out, and then, you know, it takes them a month to get down the list because there's so many. Yeah, Croco Dog refuses to elaborate, deletes Hinge. Hinge is so fucking depressing. I know I say that every time, but I saw some profiles today and I was just like, holy shit. I also just feel like I'm like, oh right, this is what some people are just, they really think this is how they should set up their profiles, when it's like, this is obviously so stupid. But I literally only have Hinge now for that girl. I just need to know if she replies. I cannot miss her reply. Profiles unhinged? Some of them. If you marry her, it'd be perfect? How would it be perfect? She said it was a crocodile. I don't know if it's an alligator. I can't tell. I know there's a difference. I always forget, and I don't care enough to remember. And that, kids, is How I Met Your Mother. Yeah, that sounds like a cute story. Croco dog. And then she's like, oh, your father, he was such a joker. He was so stupid. Puts her hand on her face. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Speaking of which, I watched more Spy Family. Damn, that show is just so cute. Keep looking for excuses to put Anya in my videos, as well as excuses to make abhorrent memes where she's like, I did make a meme the other day from a manga panel where she says, Ma, I showed them all my cuteness, and I changed it to, Ma, I showed everyone the horrors of war. And she's just like, based? I don't know what drives me to create a picture like that. There's this meme that I think I'm taking influence from where it's this Roblox character, and all it says is, what's up, low gang? Today I will show you the horrors of war, and it is just one of my favorite images. It's very aesthetically pleasing, all lowercase. Very great. Like Dress Up Darling? I found out that was a damn porno. Very rudely. Not a fan. Disgusting. Hate it. Do not recommend watching that show. It is extremely degenerate. And not worth it because it's just a porn in the end. Andy, you ever just try real life people and just walk up to someone and tell them you're gonna marry them? Worked for me. Did you really do that? I have actually seen that strat. I don't know how many times it works out. You also don't need to dunk on me, Owen. 15 years. Gosh. Started young. Damn, I wish that were me. Someone told you that, you'd think they're crazy. I've seen people do it with a lot of, I think that's part of the point. I am extremely terrified of people though, so it's very hard for me to do something like that. Oh good, Amazon Prime came out, and I made that joke in the Seath video, and it appears that I used the correct logo. And that scene was a lot of fun to edit because the camera is fucking bullshit, and I still haven't fully learned tracking, or automated camera tracking, so I fucking did it all manually, and it was absolute hell. And was it worth it? I don't actually think so. I think the effect was, but there's no way to make the effect work well. Please put your, I got these two cheeks, and they're waiting for a very large metal long pole-like object to go in between them and thrust me to the other side of this crevasse, please. I beg you. I've never wanted anything more in this run than for you to do that. I'm not sure that's actually true. This is cool. I love maximum. This is the blender. Why was it so loud? Oh my gosh! It was almost like a bass boost meme. Was that loud for you guys? I would be surprised if the entire audio track broke. See ya, Juanma. Juanma. Nice name. You didn't hear it? I'm not saying sexual stuff anymore. I know. That wasn't sexual. That was a very innocent joke. I actually heard that joke is referencing a child who told me something. He said he once told the teacher he had to go to the doctor because his butt split in two. That is what that's from. I love that joke. That's the extent of the joke, not what I said. I feel like latency is a little longer than usual. Wasn't that in Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Was it? But isn't everyone's butt split in two? That's the joke. That's the joke. That's why I like that joke. I think about it a lot. Gosh dang it. That was such a confident L2. Oh, now I don't need this. Come on. Look at how much they want to grab me. Come on, come on. Yes, this is good. Okay, you're perfect. Okay. Here comes the phase 2s. You hear them? You hear them? There they are. The one fucking disc. This is the run. Oh, I wasn't getting that feeling at all. I can't believe I haven't even gotten to the stairs as far as I got last time. So the reason I pushed the stream back today, was for a lot of reasons, mostly because my stream deck was breaking, and I had to write a lot of code to fix it. And then, that should have fixed the audio. I wasn't able to test it, which is why I'm really nervous. Hopefully it sounds good. I should be checking my levels. You know what I realized? People do not criticize my setup enough. Because, like, I think people assume, like, oh, this is just the extent of the stuff they have and whatever. And, like, there were so many improvements I could have done. I just literally didn't know that there was a problem. It's not like that I didn't know how to fix the problem or that, like, this is a problem that could happen. I just didn't know it was happening. So would appreciate that if my balance, you know, isn't good or whatever. It's so easy to change. Is this the hardest challenge you've ever done? Nope, not close. I would say it might be in top 5, but I hesitate to call it hard. Overall, it is not hard. If you just focus on the tutorial, I might have to give up and say that that was hard. But I just feel like I was not, maybe. The Code Vein run was just, I had to completely focus and I felt like I was using more of my brain. The hardest run I've ever done currently is the Code Vein run and possibly the Super Mario Sunshine run. Even with cheats, that run was hard. The most painful run is the Horizon Zero Dawn, no question. Here we go! Ah, okay, I don't know why I wanted to... that might be useful. Good, 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 good. I have good health. Looks like he wants to jump. Okay, never mind. Oh my fucking gosh! I'm gonna stay on the ground and then move this way. Of course, one in the back. There is no run where the whole entire thing has been hard. It's usually like there's only like one hard bit. Which Code Vein, I would say, I can't remember what I graded it. I have to look back. I don't think my perception now is that good. But the Tower of Trials 2 is hard. It is hard. I cannot, it's not even like, I don't even feel like timid saying that or hesitant. It is hard. If you do, well, I mean, it just depends. It's just the way I played it. Because, you know, Successor of the Ribcage, if you know everything Owen does and use his strats, then it's easy. But if you don't do that and you play Successor of the Ribcage the way I did, it's very fucking hard. I would still just call it hard, not like extreme though. But it is definitely hard. I was just trying so much effort. But this is all just luck. I knew he was gonna do that. I saw the coming and I saw the grab coming and I was like, ah. Is there someone that's super familiar with Souls code, I guess, or modding? I was wondering if there's a different word for the grabs that are completely inescapable. Like Gale's sword. The grab, the thing I call a grab. I was wondering if there's a different term for that. I just watched a bunch of Zoli videos today, and she was talking about escaping from certain grabs. No? Okay. Pontagano, did you see me clip out? I actually clipped into an area that looked almost the tiniest bit promising, but then I fell off an invisible edge. Yes. Stream lag for everyone else? I feel like it's lagging for some people, but unless Pontagana was responding to something different, it seems like he's got like a 2-second delay. Yeah, it feels like it's lagging for me. I can't be sure, obviously, but All Artorias when? You mean the video? I feel like I want to get Gale out before that one. If you're talking about the run, I already did it. I still need to watch Pontagana's videos. I've watched a couple, but right now the reason I'm watching so much YouTube, I actually am finally going to bite the bullet, I think, and get a new phone. Because my phone is super... It's cracked up a lot, but it's still usable. There's sometimes a button fails, or like where a button would be. But, yeah, Owen. I have Stockholm Syndrome with it, though. I'm like, I want the challenge again. The actual challenge, not just luck-based bullcrap like this. I do have a Code Vein run I really want to do. And I still might do it. I just don't... I don't want to say it out loud, though. I don't know how fun it would be. But it involves using weapons, and it's just so foreign to me. Come on. Gosh, this game's so slow in response to inputs. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So, the iPhone, yeah, so the screen's broken, but the main thing is the battery's super bad. If you guys ever see screenshots from me, it's always at like 20%. It's never full. And then the main problem is I don't have enough storage space. I already removed half of my music from it, and I'm still struggling. I have like 500 songs I want to add, and I haven't been. And like today I was late to a barbecue, because I didn't get the message because my phone was too large. It had too much shit on it. And so what I have been doing, this is a reason why my phone storage currently is especially bad through my own fault. But my Watch Later playlist, if you didn't know, on YouTube, it maxes at 2,000. Another fun fact, your liked video count maxes at 5,000, which mine maxed out like 6 years ago. And I don't know if you like, if I like videos and it just removes my likes from other videos, you know? Or if it only shows you the 5,000, but those likes still remain. I don't know. That's not what Watch Later does. It will remove videos at the end if you get more than 2,000. And I have 2,000 fucking videos. 500 of those videos are a pianist that plays Millie music. So, but I have a lot of music on there. Now I store my music to listen to differently, either on Watch Together or in separate playlists on YouTube. I wish it was easier to add videos very quickly on YouTube to a playlist, or at least move, if I could click videos on my Watch Later playlist and send them to another like music playlist, oh my gosh, that would be heavenly. But nope. The editing for playlists, like even some bare minimum stuff is broken. But anyway, what I did is I went through the entire playlist and opened up in new tabs, like everything that was below 5 minutes. So I've been watching a lot of short stuff, a lot of like just short stuff, or a lot of it's Zoli's stuff, because I was like, it's probably important that I know all this, and it's good. But then like all these challenge runs people send me that I want to watch, they're all like 20 minutes long, which is fine, but it's like, oh, I want to have the time to like really, I want to be able to like watch it and get the full experience, because I know some of them edit like me, and it's like, oh, I want to miss the edits, that's a full experience. But I don't know why there's so many bots today. I've never seen this bot before. It's also very hot in my room. Code Vein runs like trash. Doesn't run bad for me, but not on PlayStation or whatever. Sometimes it takes a long time to load areas, but that's about it. Yeah, I knew Owen would be like, what, why? What's wrong? But anyway, I am like finally like, there's too many things that are holding me back with my phone, so I just need to drop the money. Even though I could, if only the storage size was larger, I could go on for so much longer. But I have an iPhone 7, and I got it right when it came out, and that's how long I've held on. And I could probably go on for another year or two, but I keep having too many occasions where I have to spend time like sorting stuff and being like, what am I going to delete? And I spend a lot of time transferring, and it'd be nice not to do that as often. But you know, I'm always scared when someone asks for a shout out, because that anything could be a ligma. Good evening, Andy. Big fan of your stuff, says Gustavo. I'd appreciate it a lot if you gave out a shout out to my friend. See, like, what kind of name is that? It could be some foreign name, or it could be a ligma, or it could be some sort of foreign ligma. And I definitely don't want a foreign ligma. Tyler, they do not. I don't think you can boost with SD cards. It's an Apple product, so the modability is 0 and aggressively anti-customer, but I will still get another one. It's a Brazilian name. It does look like that. Thiago Array. That's a shout out. Thiago Array. I assume it's sort of pronounced like Santiago. I don't know if that's Brazilian. I don't think that is. I have no idea. I've never seen the last name. But that's a shout out. Sounds like the problem is don't get an Apple product. But if you're already like, if you're already just in the system, it's good. I still... Did anyone else hear like a child in their ear go like, What the fuck was that? Was that my character? I don't like that noise. Did anyone hear that? Oh, that's the music. heard beeping in my ear. I was like, what's going on? Rare GAEL audio. Oh! Keep forgetting your painter character is female. I feel like I have. Why was it so isolated and like delayed? Ooh! Gosh, I timed that so fucking tight. I saw the opportunity. I was like, I don't know if I can get those frames. That was crazy. Cool. Salve. I do not know what that means. Andy, just say whatever foreign... Cool, this isn't where I would like to get thrown. Where am I going? Dude, that... thanks for letting me stand up and have my pride. Which boss would I pick for Elden Ring? I haven't beaten it yet, so I don't know. If I were to tell you right now, it would be the ball-busting hunter, because that guy is so fucking... His moveset's so cool, but it's so damn ridiculous. It's so overpowered. How close am I to getting past this? I haven't gotten any further than my best attempt last stream, which is less than I wanted. I may have been able to survive that if I quick-stepped. Where am I going? Am I going back in... Yeah, Owen, I think I actually did fix the audio things. They're just a little unbalanced right now, but I finally got it. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the large boy donation, and I'll still be coming to streams. It's fun. The audio for that was a treat. You guys can hear the audio, right? Yeah, I still not too far. I'm currently traveling through Caelid, and I won't say any more, but I got to the north and was like...
All testicle bell win?
All testicle bell win? Dude, that'd be so cool! Can I actually... They're probably not considered normal enemies, though. Dude, I would so do all testicle bell just for the visual experience, but it'd be impossible, I think. Gosh, I would love to see the... Can you imagine? It would there'd probably be far too many, and the game would just crash constantly. Yeah. But imagine if there was, like, 1/10 of the enemies instead, and then you just had all of those. It's just Shadow of the Colossus, but you just have all of those everywhere. Dude, that would be so great. Testicle bell. So glad I got Mordecai to say that. Gosh, I've been getting really bad luck. That was insane. Again, a lot of these dodges I'm doing when I actually dodge through aren't... Like, I'm actually thinking about all of them. I take into account, like... I think the most I can look at the one time... is like 4 GAELs. And I can time my dodge to compensate for all of them. But just so you know, like, a lot of these dodges are completely thought out. And, like, timed and everything. I'm not just, like, randomly going. Fuck! Usually when I'm like, there's no GAELs, that's kind of when it's random. But, like, that... Like, I've gotten used to seeing these windows where you can dodge. Gosh. Kaioki-zun watching the Gwyn video 20 times. I hope the Seath video can also match that. I feel like it, I don't know. I think it's being really good. I hope that people will like it as much as the Gwyn run. I'm hoping that the Gwyn run just didn't have like a shitty. I hope the reason why it's popular is not that it's shitty. Because there's so much stuff that I just had like no energy in my voice, and I feel like I could have done so many things better. I'm much happier with the Seath run so far, but I hope it's that. Have I fought Giga Chad? Probably not. Yeah, I just got to the ridge of it, not North Caelid, but the part north of Caelid, and I was like, holy fuck, oh no, oh no, oh no, and I just immediately retreated because I wasn't ready for that shit. Oh, also, that one big boy in southwest Caelid, yeah, fuck that thing. That thing sucks ass. I was even getting killed trying to cheese it. That is probably the worst boss in the entire game so far. That big boy all the way southwest. Fuck him. Fuck him. He is terrible. He is so... I think I spent 2 hours trying to kill that idiot. Holy shit. Gosh. He is so awful. I was using bleed arrows, poison arrows, summons. There was nothing. There was nothing. I don't want to say who. I don't want to spoil anyone. Because if I'm asking not to get spoiled... I guess, yeah, I could say the name, because that's not really spoiling. Yeah, Xzeeks? Yeah, that fucker. That is terrible. That is the worst boss. I don't think I fought a boss that's worse than that. It is unbelievably bad. That one AoE is broken as all hell. It feels like it's bad. You are super unleveled. I think I'm like level 60. I feel that is the first boss where I was like, this, I cannot, I must cheese. Where the fuck did that one come from? Yes! I never get enough time to switch my weapon. Come on. Okay. You gotta be shitting me. Ah, my nose itches. Oh, I am surprised. Good RNG! Yes! Oh, let me through, let me through! I can see. No! 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 Run! 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 Go! 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 Phil! Yes! 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 Kick it! Kick it! Where is it? What button? What button? Yes! Yes! Oh! Yeah! Yes! Oh my gosh! I had like no health! Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh my gosh! Finally! Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh, my heart is like beating out of my chest. Gosh, I saw that was all they were coming, and I was like, yes, they're all going to one side. I was able to get to the left. Oh my gosh, I was so scared. When I had like just a bit of health, I was like, fuck, do I run or do I quick step? Do I roll? I was freaking out. That one guy that came down, I was like, shit, there's gonna be more of them. I thought I thought someone was gonna be coming from the left near the tower. Oh my gosh.
My fucking man. Also,
this ladder looks really bad. Look, none of them are teleporting. Hey Pontagana, should I stay here for years? Look at all those, look at all those. You know what I just realized? You can't even clear them out.
That was so amazing. Now this is my last donation for a while. GG.
Thanks, Kyle. I appreciate it. I hope the freelance goes well. So, you know, this is actually impossible to clear them out because they'll all stay phase 1. They can't teleport
big
here.
Big money for big success.
Thanks, Warren. Thank you, everyone. Lesser Moon, nobody important. Gosh. So this is actually useless. I can't stay here. Now let's see if actually getting to this ladder is going to be easy. I think it is. Oh, gosh. Okay. So I cannot clear these guys out. It would take years even if they did go phase 2. Okay. First thing I want is not there. Why don't we forget everything and just try and get shortcuts first? Because who knows how fucked this is. Oh, okay. Well, it's pretty fucked already. Yeah, I'm aware. I know everything near there that I need. So, by the way, unless Cathedral is, like, super fast, I'm planning to start... So once I get to Deacons, I will likely quit out, end the stream, and then make a huge announcement, because this is what everyone wants to see is Deacons. And I want to make it so the Deacons, we start a stream with Deacons. That item was necessary. It's not necessary. Not absolutely necessary. I do want to get those items now. Now I have nothing to lose. It's locked behind an obvious questline. Giga Chad. Don't know what that might be. How are you not able to rage while playing? Because I just won right there. That was ridiculous. Yeah, so I'm expecting actually Cathedral itself to maybe take one stream. I hope it doesn't take longer than that. I actually am very doubtful that I'll able to get the Patches cutscene. Or at least I don't think I'll be able to talk to him again to get him to move the fire link. It seems very difficult. Yeah, I don't... Giga Chad. Still have the same opinion of Elden Ring. I'm like, oh, it's alright. I got that one hammer, the stretchy hammer. Holy fuck, is that overpowered. I just beat some kind of really difficult boss with it. Oh no, it wasn't difficult. It was just that annoying blue guy. The Crystallarian or whatever the fuck they're called. It felt so unfair using the stretchy thing. Wrong way? Oh, you're right. Thanks. No, I can't go to the other bonfire. Once I get one of the other shortcuts, though, I will be able to. I think these items I'm planning on picking up are close enough where it's not going to take too much time. But then I'll probably skip all of them.
Let's go, ooh.
Thank you, Dwaffle. Thank you, Warren the Hero. I wonder if Benjameister still watches the stream. I need to... The donation is really gross. I know I just said I don't want to talk about sex as much. But the... You come? As an insult? Gosh, that was so funny. See, like, I generally don't like a lot of sex content, I guess you could call it. Or jokes. Like, that's the problem I have with a lot of comedians today. A lot of them seem to just devolve into sex jokes, and I'm just not really a fan. Because I don't get any of them. But no, but I think it would be hypocritical for me to say I don't find some of the things that have happened in the stream related to that absolutely funny. Yeah, see, Everyone is the comedians are turning into bots. Yeah. By the way, I didn't actually watch it, but I saw the preview of it. The preview of your preview, Pantagana. Your post of Calamite just fucking blasting down Iron Golem sent me. I was like, that's so good. It's so well placed. It looks like Iron Golem came through the fog gate, and then he just got fucking blasted with Calamite fire. It's so funny to me. I don't think Ligmas are really sex jokes. They can get to that point, but I feel like they're on a different level. Everyone knows adult animation and comedy is just sex jokes. Oh, did you also watch that Smiling Friends interview? No, but I agree. Ligma Balls is not a sex joke. It's not like in the same category as these other ones. Sex jokes, more like joking on the balls in your throat. That I respect that one. It feels like I never got the ladder, huh? It just feels like I made no progress. I have, trust me. Gosh, now it's like I just have to run. It's only a slightly better. Oof. You don't think Smiling Friends has sex jokes? Probably because they explicitly stated that, how much they hate that. It almost feels like these bots aren't bots, and they're just a viewer who keeps making new accounts. Look at those titles. Shit, the sex bit is back, or the sex bot? I'm already getting fucked enough in this run. I don't need women for that reason. Wait, gosh, I don't know how to save myself from that not sounding like a total incel comment. Gosh, can I please heal? Holy shit. Fuck you guys. Okay. Hopefully I know where these are. Oh, I do know where both of them are. Sort of. I know where the shield is. And then the bone ash. Oh, that'll be actually really good. That'll help this area. Gosh, look at all of them. I'm nervous that they're gonna punch me off. Okay. So this is a shield I wanted. And then oddly peaceful. Oh shit. Oh, I know which one it is. I know which one it is. It's right in that tree. It's right on that white tree. I just need to get to the white tree, Andy. That's all you need. That's all you need to do. Get to the white tree, and you'll get your bone shard, ash dust, shard, Estus flask. Shit. Damn it. Gosh, dang it. I was so close. Yeah. Everyone's like, what? The white tree? What? That's like a branch. He wants the branch. No, I know where it is. Right? That's it, right? It's on that cemetery coffin thing. That's not a white tree? You got double gaslighted. No, Andy, it's in fair and keep. Yeah, I didn't see that going well. That attempt once. I still think taking extra damage from rolling or running or whatever the fuck is so fucking bullshit. Am I sweating? Gosh, it is so hot in here. It really does feel like super hot. I don't know why. Might need to get an air conditioner. I've been putting it off. It's from all of the ladder. That's probably what it was actually, but it is hot in here. Tim's Games done hard. What is your profile picture? It sort of looks familiar. I say that. It's just like Nami. Like, his, was it Nami? No, Starshine Dropkick had a profile picture that looks like a cute anime girl. And then, like, when I actually saw the full profile picture, it was, like, absolutely disgusting. It's actually, like, a lot of your profile pictures I don't parse correctly. It's kind of interesting how often it happens. Like, whatever you show, I see something completely different because of how small it is on my screen. It is... That is not Alfalfa. No. It's the skybox from the final mission of Halo 3. Okay, that is not even close to what I thought it was. I think I was thinking of some Pliny album or something. What a specific fucking profile picture. See ya, Syed. Thanks for hanging out. Even you. I feel like there's some album art that I've seen that. It also looks like that one Bloodborne item. I think it might... Is it the Blood Drunk Hunter thing? Any progress since last stream? You just missed it. About 10 minutes ago, I got the ladder, and I just got the Curse Ward Great Shield. Now I'm trying to get the Bone Dust, and then I'm going to try and open more shortcuts. I do know where at least one of them is by memory. Also, my nose is so dang itchy. Also, friendly reminder to go to the Clip channel. It's Challenger Andy Clips. I don't have a link in the description, but I post clips there every week. Maybe someday I'll post more, but I'm trying not to take too much time away from the Seath video. I am having another editor try and help me, but I've kind of sent them terrible footage. And why no link? I don't have it on hand. I guess I can... Best guess when you'll finish this? Maybe end of this year. Gosh, it's so awful. Challenger Andy Clips. Looks like they changed the live symbol. I just saw a picture of Ludwig's ass right in my face. Here's a link. I will, when the Seath run is like in its final stages and in review, I will send a bunch of ooh, Panda going with the actual channel. That's the casual YouTube strat. The strat for sharing your channel with someone is not to share the channel. It's to share a video on the channel, because then your video gets views. And also it introduces them to a specific clip you want them to see to possibly get them. That is my strategy, at least. I don't know if it works, but that's what I always do. How can you be casual at YouTube? Stinky. I have one viewer that, like, tells me everything I'm doing wrong with YouTube. Some of it is good. Need to check those messages and see what I'm doing wrong now. Usually it's good stuff. Pontagana also gives me a lot of tips. The tip I give Pontagana is boost those mids on the thumbnails. When I enter the swamps with all Gale and just 18 Gales come out of nowhere. I don't particularly remember that. Yeah, if you the best place to send me clips is in the Discord channel. There's a Challenger Andy Memes channel, and people post their clips there, and then I take them and I make them a little better sometimes with better footage, better quality, and change the audio levels around, and sometimes I add edits. Actually, all of the times I've added edits. But right now I'm trying to get the absolute bangers out, and then in the future I'm hoping that like I'll become very proficient at them and just be able to make like 50 one week and then just schedule it for every week. I would like to have more than a week upload schedule, maybe 2 or 3. I think every day, if I was doing YouTube full time, I could do that. But I'm trying to get my speed on those very fast. Pontagana, maybe we should have like a Discord call about Cheat Engine. I'm sure there's still a lot I don't know. There's a lot of like hotkey stuff I want to set up that are really shit. I should do that. We should schedule something. It'd be nice to hear your voice as well. Nami, I think, no, your clips are great. I just make them better. I think I've used one of your clips. If you posted a clip and you haven't been credited, let me know, and I may or may not credit you. There's sometimes where I literally know what I'm clipping and I don't even look at the channel, but there's a lot of them is like I take the timestamps you guys post, which I think, and you know, if you make your own, I totally blacked out on the way here. I don't even like remember doing anything to get here. But dupe? Oh my gosh. I didn't even understand what that, holy fuck. What is this? This bot is terrible. This is awful. Cool fucking throw. It's funny, when I saw dupe, I took it as like double souls. What a... That is... I don't know what more we can do. The other ones that I have been getting are just annoying and typical. That one is like... Holy fuck. Jeez. YouTube needs to fix that shit. I understand that some spam bots are gonna get through, but it seems like this is all coming. It's all in the same... This one seems a little different, but all the ones I see everywhere else are... seem like they're from the same source. You know what? I bet I can get an auto mod to do that. If anyone knows how, like, those Nightbot and stuff works, I'd appreciate you sending me an email to kind of describe it to me. I did download Nightbot, and I couldn't get it to work. I didn't try too hard. I spent, like, 3 hours, and it seemed, like, super shady, and I thought I was downloading the wrong program. But I'm sure there's something that auto-deletes something like that. Right, Seth. I'm sure there's like for the auto mod though, I'm sure like the hot girls and blah 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 blah. I'm sure if we could put it in to read like that username specifically to like the 5th word or 4th word, and that would, as long as it reads the username only, I'm sure that would be fine. And like I said, they're all like sort of the same thing. Like this one has the same start. And it just, I'm sure it would get rid of most of the problem and would just need like an update every month. Right, they're kind of terrible bots. I always had the criticism that they weren't even good bots. This one seems a little more intelligent than the ones I usually get, because it has slightly different usernames. But like the other ones are just like, they're not even good because they don't even post links or anything. It's just like they're there to just make you feel bad. Not even try and scam you. Why is my nose so dang itchy? It's like the very tip of my nose. Auto ban hot girls. Yeah, that's... Wah, yeah. I really want this bone ash. Fuck you! Maybe I shouldn't go for the bone ash. But, I mean, going up here is not going to get me much further. Farther? Farther. I could use further, but I actually want to use farther. Throw me into the wall. Okay, not that one. But you know what? Change plans. Go this way. I knew that. You always see, like, there's some times where I can see, like, an attack, and I already dodged. I'm like, oh, that attack from that Gale way over there is going to get me no matter what, because I'm not in the, don't have the right interval. Elevator here could help get bone ash. Would it? I'll start the tracking on that attack is so stupid. I'll start going for the shortcut instead. No, the ladder strat won't work because the Gales respawn as phase 1, and those can't teleport. Also, that area, that structure seems to be a little fucked because they're just shooting through it and getting me. It won't work. Plus, I'd have to wait for all 732, or whatever the fucking number is, for them to all die. If it was like, imagine if this was Dark Souls 2 and they just stopped respawning after a while. I would definitely just sit on that ladder for years. But because they won't, I'm not going to do that. If I had 100% chance of certainty that I could clear all the Gales out inside of Cathedral using a method like that and had to wait for all of these guys to also die, I shit you not, I would do it. Just for that patch's cutscene. I'm not sure if I'd make you all watch. There aren't any respawning zombies near that ladder. But I think some would still come in from other regions. Hello, potato. Shit, it's a potato! No! That was the attempt until I read that comment. I was gonna say, they're letting me get away with it? Do I want to heal? Yes. Ah, oh, come on. He just, did you guys see that one just spawn there? Yes. Oh, I can, oh, whoa, why is he so fast? Yes. Ah, got it. No, I'm not using the deload strat. If it comes to that, I'll just get it in post. Doesn't need to be real. Just going to church and asking nicely for Gale to go away. Sublime bone dust. So, speaking of sublime bone, this is weird. So, as I was saying, you know, my window is open. People can just totally see me streaming. They're like, "Holy shit! Is that a loser?" No one would actually recognize me. The sudden silence was terrifying. Why are you hard on yourself? Oh, I just I'm not actually that serious about that. Gosh, why is the front of my nose itch so much? I swear, I look at so many good clips of me, and for some reason they all have me like touching my nose. I hate it. Not that I'm touching it the same amount right now that I am other streams, but there are so many streams where I just, maybe it's like a comfort thing, I don't even know. I just touched my nose. Hold on. Ugh. You want to hear a life hack I just learned after 25 years on this planet? I've been trying to shut my blinds closed, like them being closed. That's how I've tried to shut my blinds. I'm like, why are blind manufacturers so bad? I have to like pull down the thing because it won't go down. I just now found out they are so much easier they just fall down completely if you don't have them closed. Never knew that. I feel like such an idiot. It's like life-changing for me. Every night I'd be like, oh, time to close my blinds again. Damn, this is so annoying. I have to touch the bottom, pull it. Whoa. Anyway, that's what I learned. Why am I blurry? Why is my hand in so much detail? I am so gray. Look how gray I am. Hope you like my bone shard. Thanks. For people watching the watch together, it's all right. But I thought the album said trash at the bottom. Okay. I need to get a new micro USB cord. That is something I need to buy. Okay. I will now start counting deaths again. I feel like I need to... I don't even know. And he touches his nose when he lies. All the gaslights have been real. So, speaking of Sublime, I went to a barbecue shortly before this stream with one of my friends and his wife and daughter. And I want you guys to know, first up, that his daughter, very young, watches my streams. She's not really old enough to understand what I'm saying, but she really likes me, my streams. Of course, in person, she is absolutely terrified of me. I just have that effect on children. They can feel my seething hatred. No, but apparently she has been telling her parents that and they don't know why, but they say Andy goes in the garbage truck. Andy belongs in the dumpster. And I'm like, oh, my chat would love that. Yeah, they all believe the same thing. They look at my gameplay and they're just like, Andy belongs in the dump truck. I'm like, that is so telling. Where did she get that from? Shut her up. Anyway, the reason why Sublime reminded me of that is the chips I had he brought. It said Sub-Lime, and I stared at it for like 5 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? And I never figured it out until he said, are those chips Sublime? I was like, oh. I was looking at it, I was like, what sub? Do you think she sees you like you see Gael? I don't know what that exactly means. I read that message at first as, do you think she thinks that I like Gael? But I said that if he shows up and comments, I don't know what his username is, but I don't think he's commented fully in the stream yet. This is the same guy that got super nervous where he half sent a comment and then had a panic attack. But I told him, just like, next time your daughter's watching my stream, just message me and then I'll say Peppa Pig, because she loves Peppa Pig. She actually loves Peppa Pig so much that she developed an accent, and her parents definitely do not have that accent. So she just has this Peppa Pig, what is it, British accent now? Oh gosh, I thought they were all doing the same attack. I got really excited. Hopefully I know where I'm going. I know where what it looks like, this first shortcut. The second shortcut, I'm not too sure I know where it looks like. You gonna use that bone shard? I feel like you're the one that always reminds me of the shit I forget in terms of like bone shards and stuff. Thank you. Yeah, you guys can just spam at me if I don't fucking do something like that. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at remembering. Thank you. Now I'm just imagining Peppa Pig with a New Jersey accent. That's funny because they're from New Jersey. Either they don't have a New Jersey accent or I don't know what it sounds like. Second stream of this week is going to be Metal Gear Rising. Next stream, next week it will be Chaos Edition Wind Waker. Hopefully. I still haven't tested it out. But Metal Gear Rising this Wednesday. Gobbling on these nuts, yeah. Ignore the first shortcut. Second is below you when you access the big room. I don't know what you mean, but I am quite certain that I should go for the shortcut that is closest to me, which is the one where you fall down pretty far and then open it. Okay, Panda, I'll remember. I think, well, we'll see. I haven't ever tried it. Wooter? Nah, he doesn't speak like that. Yeah, I want to get that first shortcut. What's the day of the other stream? Wednesday. Yeah, you know, a lot of my stuff says it's on Saturday still. I don't know when, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what should have happened anyway. I think, is that how backstep works? You can just hold the button down and it does that? I wanted to queue up running. I have played Neo. I think it's very cool. I was gonna do a joke, but instead I coughed out my sneeze. I was gonna say it's very achoo, which isn't a joke, but instead it came up way faster. And as a cough. Which is weird that that happens. That the body switches it to a cough. No, I haven't played Gosh, do you guys actually want me to, like, do people really want to see me play that game? I feel like everyone always asks me about it. I felt Neo was very floaty. I thought the weapon system was horribly implemented. The upgrade system. It just didn't feel like it had any weight to it. It's the same people asking you to play. I wish they wouldn't. By the way, Andy's anime update, because we love this cringe section. Oh, wait, before I get into that, speaking of cringe, Too Wrong, you know, one of my mods, always used to say, Andy, you're obsessed with VTubers. I was like, I never talked about them that much. I never liked them that much, which is true. I used to watch highlights here and there, and I think, really, I just couldn't watch full streams because it just was really cringe. And they do so many weird, like, I'll never forget that one, I didn't click the video, but that one thumbnail of Guargura saying, Guargura slides her feet against her monitor glass. And I'm like, that is the most degenerate. I think that's when I finally was like, yeah, it's not worth being associated with that. But, so listening to the Minecraft VODs, holy shit, I know why he said that. It's like I was given daily damn updates on them. I don't know, I don't remember fucking talking about them at all. It is really cringy to listen to. I was like, what the fuck? Holy shit, I talk about... Maybe it's because I'm going 2 times speed, but it seemed like every damn stream I was talking about them. Gosh. Anyway, Speaking of anime, I have been watching Tomodachi Game Da, which I don't know why I like the title so much, but that series kind of, this is going to be interesting. That show is horribly boring, but they always get you. You're like, oh, how the hell is he gonna get out of this one? And then it's usually by being an absolute scumbag. We also talk about anime every stream. Yeah, but that's less cringy than VTubers. But that show, do not recommend. Terrible. Spy X Family, whatever. High recommend, best show, love it. Don't let the pictures you see of it scare you like I was. I don't know why they give off this mood where they seem like it's gonna be really awful when it's definitely the cutest thing ever. And then I'm watching that one where the guy goes into a dating sim, but he's like a piece of shit. And honestly, that one also sucks because they don't lean hard enough into him being a piece of shit. Whoa! Okay, fuck. Where is this one? I thought I knew where it was, dude. I thought it was right here. It's not. Shit, where is this one? Fuck! No! I can't believe... Why is he so slow? Oh, there it is. I think I need to heal. I hope do I jump down here? I hope I do! Wait. That's a death plane? It's not a death plane. What? Wait, well, hold on. Can you drop down to where I just was? You have to keep going right? It doesn't look like there's any change in elevation. If I kept going forward, would I be able to drop off? Is that correct? There's no way. Because I was like, wait a minute. Was I like invincible in Cheat Engine? And I just like didn't even realize you can't die? But then I would have gotten death cam. Yes, you can? Are you fucking kidding me? I learned an impossible strat. Are you fucking kidding me? Why didn't Death Plane activate? Is the cheat engine different in DS3 where the death cam? Cause so if you're invincible in Dark Souls 1 using the cheat engine and you fell somewhere like that, you wouldn't die, but you'd go into death cam. So the Dark Souls 3, I guess, just ignores the death cam if you put that cheat on? Is that... There's nothing... So I learned... No, I didn't have death cam turned off. I guess it's a different code in DS3. I cannot believe this entire time I've been going for an impossible strat. All because I didn't know of this one caveat. That is ridiculous. I practiced it even, like 3 times. Yes, this bonfire is, you could say soft locked. All these Gales block the entrance. They body block it so you can't get past. It's a very low probability that they all jump backwards or their animations are such that you can get past. It's way more, you have a way higher chance of going all the way from the other bonfire. I can't believe that. Oh, okay, I don't know where the next... Can someone describe to me where the next shortcut is then? And maybe I'll remember. Blue door. I'm gonna need a little more. So do I still drop down to where I was? Or do I go all the way? Do I go all the way forward? You go in that little, you go past that little area with the ladder, right? You don't go up the ladder though, do you? I cannot fucking believe that. I learned an impossible strat. It cancels death cam apparently. Pontagana, I can't remember which one I used. I don't think I used unlimited iframes. I think I used player no dead. I definitely didn't turn off death cam. For that reason, so that I knew when there were death planes. And whatever I did, I still died from poison. I know. But also, like, maybe that part's not true because the hotkeys don't work well for me for some reason. They only work half the time. And I don't know why. Player no dead disables death cam. Maybe what happens in Dark Souls 1 is that I know more easily where the invulnerability one is, so I use that more often. I didn't know that, so that's... I guess I just got fucked. See, here's the thing. I talk about cheat engine a lot and stuff, but I still don't have it set up quick enough where I can, like, activate it in the middle of a stream. I could get it set up like that, but, that's cool. But I've just had other things I've been working on instead. You keep running across the roofs, go down until you're forced left at the stairs. So, you go left in that area where the ladder on the outside is, right? Oh, so it's the huge door you have to push open, right? I think I know what that looks like, and I think I know how to get there. That sucks. I'm super worried about that. I don't think they're going to give me enough time. Maybe I should use the poise, boys. I should use the mace when I get there. Hopefully that helps. How long would cheat engine take set up? Like 2 minutes, which is long. Rest of Cathedral seems impossible, to be honest. Too much blockage? Oh no. I don't think so at all. Actually, I have no doubt that it's easy. You can... Well, are you... So where the giant is, you know when you go down a level, but you're still, like, the giant could still hit you? You can drop down from there, right? Or is there a death plane there? Oh shit, all of my research is invalid because I didn't know I turned off death planes. Yes? Yes? There is a death plane or there's not? You can drop there? Okay, then this is easy. I mean, it's not easy. It's not impossible. Like I said, everything here, I don't really need anything here. Even if, like, I wanted, like, some nice things, there's not very many nice things here. The biggest thing I want here is the patches cutscene, but it's not necessary. It'd be fun to have them, but I can get the cutscene in cheat engine if it really comes down to it. I also am not going to Rosalia or however you say her name. I don't really have a need for her, but I will say I do have pictures of her and I'll probably use it for a YouTube post. But, it's quite funny. There's just, like, a Gale, like, fucking, squatting on a bed. It's pretty funny. I got a bunch of screenshots of it. You didn't know the patches cutscene existed? Oh, yeah. Yeah, but say, like, next stream, say I get to Cathedral and I get to a good spot, and then all I have to do is clear Cathedral, and for some reason I beat it super fast, it's not going to contain Deacons. The Deacon stream will start with Deacons, for sure. So just know that. if you're like, shit, I can't make this stream, I'm nervous, all I really want is to see Deacons, I don't want to watch the rest, don't worry. I will leave a stream entirely for at least one attempt of Deacons. I've looked at it. I haven't looked at it with the AI on, but I've looked at it and I got a bunch of screenshots because I need it for the thumbnail. It's pretty good, pretty good. There's no thumbnail, there's no, what is it? There is no cutscene for it. How will Deacons even work? They're all replaced with GAEL, including the one inside the building is replaced with GAEL, which I don't think I'm gonna work. But if you want to figure out my strat for it, it's in the description. So I don't think Deacons will be that bad. What's gonna be bad is getting to Deacons every time. That looks awful. So to get to Deacons, what is the, so I will tell you so here, there's a slow area, right? You know, the water's too high. Is there a ring or anything that gets me past that fast? Right now, what I know is to use Quick Step. Is there any better way? Let me ask that question first. And then I'll ask another question. Only in Dark Souls 1. That's what I thought. Quick stepping is fastest. Karthus Blood Ring? I don't think so. I think I actually even tried that. I will save state one area, not that I'm going to like reload it all the time, and I feel like just because this is like one of the hardest parts of the run, I will probably not use save states for a long time. It might get to the point where it's like cemetery, not this part, the other cemetery where I say, you know what, I'm using, it's not worth it anymore, and I'll use save states, but I am planning to put in a lot of time suffering through, because I feel that, I think I even said something like that. I said, when it gets to this part, I said during cemetery, I said, I feel like I can't use save states again. But I will make it. I thought I was grabbed for some reason. Oh, fucking buffered my roll, dude. The reason I will make a save state is because if I open that one door, near that elevator, sorry, the door that's like over there, you know, that's near the graveyard, I'm nervous that might fuck me. Oh wait, we're getting to it. The door that'll be right in front of me, this one, opening that door kind of scares me. I'm nervous that the gales from outside will come in and screw me. But hopefully that's not the best way. So people are saying there's no better way through the swamp. So let me ask you this. What is the fastest and bestest way, considering this run, to get through? This hallway is so fucked. Yeah, okay, I'll just die here. What is the fastest way to Deacons? Assuming that I'm able to get anything. I think they can walk through the door. It opens pretty wide. I need to stop doing that. I'm showing my sweat. The Bloodhound step is so tiring. I hate that comment. Rosaria's bonfire? Okay, assuming I can't get that. Yeah, it really feels like the bot is a viewer. Everyone is here to fuck with you. I don't, if it is a viewer, I really don't appreciate it though. like I don't think it actually is, but if it is, that genuinely upsets me. I don't know if I added a death. You don't want to believe a viewer would promote that? I mean, not everyone who watches my streams is here to have a good time. I've had quite a few people here to just shout racial slurs or donate racial slurs, and then probably clip me listening to one and like probably had some weird reaction, because I remember there was this one where I fucking didn't hear I missed like half the comment, and the first part of the donation was like completely racist, and then the second part is what I heard, and it was like mild, not mild racist, but like mild, you know, there was nothing wrong with it. I think. What kind of ice cream are you eating, Panda? Reminds me I'm out of ice. I'm not out of ice cream, but I'm out of this. I have been going to this ice cream shop near me like I'm an addict. It has the best. And I just go there. I'm like, oh, I'm out. Need another pint. And I just have like 3 spoons a day. And I'm like, damn, my life is just happy. But I have like a Tillamook thing, and it's pretty ass. Vanilla with strawberry preserve swirled in it? Ooh. Just get a wee pint. Is that a reference? A mega pint. I wish I could pull that off. Mr. Depp, it says here you had a mega pint? A mega pint. Gosh, it's so fucking funny. The delivery is what I strive for. Gigapint. One of them get in here? Oh, you're talking about Rosario's bonfire? I like it without context, because I thought you were just talking about Cathedral. It would suck to spend all that time getting in and be unable to get out. Imagine I'm just stuck in Cathedral forever. Oh, okay, yeah. Fuck my ass. I was hoping to get 1 bonfire, but you know, getting the ladder is good enough. I was really proud of the thumbnail. Ladder. So you know what's awful is people that are new to the stream still don't know that I actually got the shortcut, like a lot of the time. You know, they'll be like, ah, he's still at the same fucking part, still hasn't gotten the ladder, because I'm still making the same damn run all the way. Too much ice cream, too much of 1 pint, I hear ya. Or too much of 1 flavor. Can I? Sirs. I don't really know where the next bonfire is, so you go through that door. So what do you do? Oh, there's not a... Is there a bonfire? Where's the bonfire after the blue door? I vaguely remember what the tunnels look like. What's my favorite ice cream? I think... It's hard because all the ice cream I've had recently is like unbelievably good. But from a very specific dairy in Wisconsin, I don't know if I added a death. It's blueberry waffle cone. I think it's like vanilla ice cream with some slight flavoring, and then like blueberry maybe preserve, and then waffle cone. And it is unbelievably good. And then other favorite flavors are Mackinac Island Fudge, again from that specific dairy. And then another one is Zanzibar Triple Fudge, which is really ironic because I generally do not like chocolate. I can stand it in chocolate ice cream, but this is chocolate ice cream with chocolate syrup, or chocolate ice cream with fudge syrup and fudge chunks. And then I can't describe the other flavors because then you will literally know where I live. But the other flavors, there's this mint flavor I've been having recently that's super good. It's like a very calming mint is the way everyone describes it, including me. And then another flavor they have there, which is like, it's so good that I don't want it anymore. Like, it's too intense. Like, it's like I literally am like addicted to it. And I'm like, I need something that isn't like blowing my socks off. I just need like calming. But it's like, it's a special sort of ice cream with almond like brittle in it, is what I'll say. Yeah, I don't want to say what it is because then you'll literally know where I live. It will tell you the exact location. And then one more generic flavor I like, or not generic, but more widespread, is Golden Metal Ribbon, which is, you can find at 31 flavors. It used to be my favorite for many years. But generally, if I went to a normal ice cream place, I typically either get cookies and cream or mint cookies and cream. Strawberry with cheesecake pieces. Ooh.
I've only got 4 bosses left on my first ever Dark Souls 1 SL1 run. Any tips on beating Artorias? He's trashing me and my pyromancies do nothing.
Dude, you should watch me in pyromancies. I fucking obliterate him. You know, Soul Level 1, can you do that one-hit KO strat? I know you can't like actually do it, but is that effective for Artorias? People know what I'm talking about, right? Where you go in with Dust Crown and a bunch of other shit, and then you use Firestorm at a certain, and he has a, it's not 100% chance, but you stack Red Tearstone and Power Within, and then there's like a probability where he can jump over you and you just fucking cheese him. But I use Pyromancy. I wouldn't say I actually even mastered, cool. I wouldn't even say I mastered Artorias. I wouldn't even say I mastered any boss. I don't think I've mastered any boss. Even Gale. The reason why is because a lot of the long range attacks I don't actually know. When I say master, I would imagine you have to know everything. Whereas what I do is I put Gale in a situation where he's going to do the attacks I want him to do. But like even in that regard, I wouldn't say I mastered Seath because he's too easy to master. I would not say I mastered Artorias even in like a lower threshold. I don't feel like I ever got a handle on him. He fucking obliterated me. It took me so long. Gwyn, I definitely fucking was able to destroy. If we're putting a lower threshold where if you're like, if I don't need to know every single attack, then I would say I've mastered Gale and Gwyn. Because I will put them in a situation where they are going to do the shit I want and they will not do anything else. It would be very rare that they do something I don't want them to do when it's 1v1, and I've seen it all. It's just when you get into like long, like kind of like very actually a good example with Gwyn is I don't know what a lot of his combos look like because I almost always parry him immediately when I can. But Artorias, I just never got good. He also has an attack that ignores iframes, which is that somersault attack, so watch out for that. You didn't know that. Oh, you can stun his phase 2. So you can get rid of his... So if you take, I believe Reinforced Club, is it 3 attacks or something? 3 two-handed attacks? You should take advantage of fucking with his phase 2 so he doesn't buff up his attack and everything. That's an actual good advice. People always ask me for advice, and I just... Usually it's so easy that I don't know. Artorias, I wouldn't say that. I just would say I never figured out a good strat except literally fucking obliterating him with damage. But of course I got, you know, I was able to level up so far. I considered doing a Soul Level 1 run and streaming it. Just a normal one, just to see what it was like so I could get a sense of the difficulty of it. But I don't think it's a good run for me. Specifically because all the bosses are so easy for me that I don't know them. I just don't understand the bosses. Because I end up beating them so easily and without, like, making many efforts to strategize. I think not only that, but I kind of have a, oh, I'm still alive. No, I'm not. My pain tolerance is so high that I'm like, oh, this is fine. I'll just keep going with this strat. I just didn't do my strat well enough. So I haven't tried, like, other strats for all these bosses. But that's why I don't think Soul Level 1 is good for me. Because I don't feel like I know enough about all the bosses. So it would be like a very long time. It would be like me doing Cemetery. I mean, that's exactly... Well, it's not. It's a harder Soul Level 1. You know, it's no reinforcements. But it'd be like a slightly... I think to watch me stream, it'd just be doing Artorias and, you know, all these bosses 20 million times in a row. Soul Level 1 fists only. Not doing it. That one guy has already been doing it. So fuck that. Yeah, that Soul Level 1, though, would be one run. One of the only runs that is considered a challenge run that I would do despite it being done. I wouldn't make a video on it, though. But I am interested in doing it so I can just get the feel for the difficulty. Because it's... People forget that it is far easier than you think because you can reinforce your weapons. But I think what makes it more difficult is having all of this knowledge of the... Can I get through, please? It's having all this knowledge of the game, and I generally don't have good knowledge of the game. I need to... Test. Okay. I feel like I may have been peeking a lot this stream. So to answer your question, I would say stunning or staggering the phase 2 build up is most important, but you have to go fast. You need to be ready for it because I remember in my run, it was always a struggle to reach him fast enough. I feel like I might be, like, when I start getting tired, I'm wondering how... I listened to my voice once, and it always sounds like I'm straining. And I don't feel like that too often. But I'm wondering... So, fun fact, you know Steve-O and how he just talks like, you know, like a fucking smoker? He thought it was because of his smoking, but it turns out he just doesn't use the right musculature to talk. He, like, makes noise by all his muscles. And it's not actually because he damaged his voice. He just it's kind of like frog breathing, if you've ever heard of that. I don't know if I remember how to do it. Frog breathing is a style of breathing you can use if your lungs fail. I don't know if it was developed by this guy, but there was a disabled rights activist. I've talked about this before. But instead of using an iron lung all his life, he would still use it, I think, when he fell asleep and stuff. But he... cool. But he would you basically force air into your lungs by using your muscles. It looks kind of stupid, unfortunately. But I did learn it for a class project. What was I saying? Oh, I'm wondering if I might be doing something like that. Obviously not as extreme as him, but my voice does feel really strained right now. It's weird. I've been feeling more and more like that recently. It's your inflection you emphasize at the end of your sentences and pauses. I don't really know what that means. Unless you mean, which we noticed, I actually noticed this a couple months ago, where this is actually inspired. It's not consciously inspired by someone, but if there's some challenge runner or YouTube guy who does it, but it's like, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. And it's that, maybe I shouldn't say that because now you guys will hear it all the time. I think it's sort of a common speech pattern, but there's someone that does it, and now I have like subconsciously been putting it in my streams. I probably just ruined a bunch of my videos. I don't know if that's true, Tyler. Your tone, strength of voice changes a lot. Oh yeah, yeah, it does. Cause my regular, let me calm down. This is like my regular speaking voice. Like if I were to talk to you without any emotion, well, minus the strain, this is like my regular speaking voice. And in the morning it gets lower, and sometimes it's really cool. But I usually talk higher up here. This is like where I usually talk, which it probably is strained. Maybe that's why. But I usually talk up here. That's not really a conscious thing. In my scripts, it can be semi-conscious. I think in like little batches, like sentence by sentence, I'm very conscious of how I'd use inflections. It's not like, I think I've just learned a way to do it well. And if I mess it up, I'm like, oh, I'll do it again. And I'm like, this inflection needs to be here. And so I'm conscious like in post, sorta, like right after I say it, of my inflections, but I feel like I have a good understanding of what makes like a good narrator voice. But if you looked at my speaking in paragraph form, that is what I'm not conscious of. And sometimes I'm like, shit, I don't want to be, I want to say this portion of the video at my lower tone, not at the higher excited tone I usually speak at. See ya, Kyle. I hope your graphic design goes well. I'm wondering if it would be, if you have the kind of art style that I'm looking for. Oh my gosh, I am so sweaty. That's so embarrassing. It is, again, because I was so excited about the ladder. Do you do anything with Sekiro? It sounds like, do you fuck with Sekiro? No, I have no intentions of doing a challenge run on there unless it's very interesting, but most of the interesting ones are already done. I just don't really like the game to replay it. Replaying, I liked the game, and then I was shocked at how much I hated trying to replay it. Even though I wanted to get to all the boss fights I didn't do, like all the other ending stuff, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Yeah, Kyle, I'm specifically, I think it's Luigi's Mansion's logo, but I'm specifically looking for someone to make a sort of stylized logo for the Egghead run, but I haven't even started on that video, so I don't want to get too much into it. But I have like an idea in my head, and I really want it to come to life. Least favorite Gale attack? I really like that question. That is... I'll take it as like an overall, including like style and stuff, not how much it hurts me in this game. It's hard because phase 1... I think my least favorite attack, not looks-wise, but there is an attack where he, like, bounds in a kind of circling manner toward you. I'm actually not fully sure what the attack looks like, because I think what I'm specifically referring to, that was fucked. That was also fucked. He can get in this position where he's far away from you, and he kind of does this horizontal or radial kind of slide. And if you're close when he does that, his sword becomes a hitbox at a very weird time, and it will just fuck you up. I complained a lot about it in, I hear some vocal fry. I complained a lot about it when I was doing Cemetery. That, I think, overall is my least favorite attack. It looks kind of cool, but the hitbox is nonsensical. The Dancer-like one? I don't know. I don't know Dancer too well. I always found Dancer... I don't want to say easy, but, like, I always felt, like, really good at it. Dancer, for me, is very fun. At least the times I've played it. See ya, Lesser Moon. Thanks for the support. I kind of like Way of White. I think it's a little kind of weird. What about Crossbow? No, I don't... I wouldn't say Crossbow is my least favorite. Especially, my favorite attack is the Phase 3 attack, where he jumps over you, and if you're locked on, the camera angle is gorgeous. It is so damn cool. Even now, I actually don't have that attack mastered. Because you don't see it that often, at least how I play. That attack is... Oh, gosh, it's so cool. It is so cool. Yeah, sorry, Tyler. Can't stop listening to your voice patterns. My voice, like, actually really hurts right now. It's about time for me to get off, too. Yeah, it really is like a dance. I think Trevor really doesn't like her because he doesn't have, like, a good sense of that pattern for her specifically, whereas for me, I like immediately got it. It's such a flow. Yeah, what I'm saying is I first tried her and Trevor got pissed, and then I think New Game Plus 7 took us a bit, but like I think I did that fight alone as well. I'm not sure why I did Dancer alone. Maybe you can't. No, you can do co-op. I don't know why I did Dancer alone. I really like Dancer. Someone did all Dancer here. I forgot who that was. Past Andy's bedtime? Nope. Yeah, we did. We made huge progress today. Phase 1 Gale is the hardest for me. Phase 2 Gale is the hardest for me because the hitboxes are kind of fucked. And also... Crossbow and that attack. Do you see that attack? That one that ran across, that is the attack that I hate. His sword is like a hitbox super early. I feel like that's not an actual separate attack. I think that's just another attack at a weird angle. What time zone am I in? I'm in California. So it's 9:10 p.m. PST or PT, whatever. Phase 1 for me is a very good pace and it's very rhythmic. Phase 2 is just some of the hitboxes are super long and like sometimes a little bigger than they should be. Phase 3 seems like it'd be the worst, but I don't really know. Maybe it's just because I know the end is almost over. The end is almost near. It is almost over, I think is the actual statement I wanted to say. Fuck off. When you are like level 4 or whatever though, Phase 3 is really awful because all the lightning one-shots you. It's ridiculous how much damage the lightning does even at this stage. When is all meter run? Someone said it's It's broken. I do it as a donation incentive, but it'd definitely be a renewal thing. But I'm definitely doing all Fume Knight first. You did Soul Level 1 Dancer? Oh, Soul Level 1 Dancer. Did I say Soul Level 1 Dancer? I meant all yeah, all Dancer. Who was that? Who did all oh, Spicy did? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, so far, the runs that have been done, the runs aren't as perfect as my mod, but that's fine. my mod. Brad's mod. But, the only other run I would do on DS3 would be Midir. So we've done all Sullivan Beast, or however you say it, Sullivan. And then, What did Champion Gundyr. And then Luca, Lake Carbonator, did all Soul of Cinder. Dancer was Spicy. Spicy is so good at all bosses. What the fuck does that even mean? How can you get good at this? How's my Elden Ring playthrough going? It's still just kind of whatever. It is fine. I play about 2 to 4 hours a week, maybe, if I'm lucky. I would potentially do Yorm as well. Jeez. Is there any others I'm forgetting about in Dark Souls 3? I know Panda did all Sanctuary Guardian. Did you do another one, Panda? Many other people have done all Gwyn. Spicy's done all Artorias, I think. I don't know if he's done. Mustafa Fauzi did, I believe that's his name. I know what his profile pictures look like. He did all Seath as well. I did all Seath. You know, again, if I were to have runs to myself, it would be, top of the list would be all Fume, well, besides this one. This one, top of my list. Then I would like to keep all Fume Knight to myself. And then 4 Kings. And if I'm able to expand my grass more, I would like Manus, Calamite, potentially Midir. If it becomes possible. Oh, so top of the list would be all Orphan of Kos. You did all Calamite? Fuck. Is it easy? Does he float up into the heavens a lot? That's what I guess. I don't want to know too much more about it. That was so... just the amount of effort that went into those dodges. ODK. Who's ODK? I feel like I should know. Artorias is a work in progress. That's what I thought. Old Demon King. Oh, that sounds gross. Yeah, I still, at this point, am planning to do every single Dark Souls 1 boss. It'll get easier. Oh, the other one I'd really like to do is all Ceaseless, but it needs to be fixed. But I'm telling you guys, the sights you see in all Ceaseless. The only other one in Dark Souls... The only other one in Dark Souls 2 I'd be interested in are all Vendrick, possibly, and then... Oh, sorry, no, there's multiple. All Vendrick, all Ogre, and all Smelter. If I were to choose one from that group, it would be all Blue Smelter Demon. But otherwise, I'm not too worried about those. As long as I have Fume Knight, I'll be satisfied with Dark Souls 2. And really, I'm fine if I never do another all Dark Souls 3 run. I would definitely love Orphan. Yeah, Fume Knight and Orphan are what I want the most. And I already have a way to Fume Knight. Orphan, unfortunately, is doable, but not in a way that is up to my standards, nor would be fun to watch at all. Or potentially really even possible to stream. It's just so broken. It's so sad. Yeah, you guys keep talking about Elden Ring. I would like to still not have spoilers until like 6 months afterward. I do my best not to give spoilers. I am very shocked at how little progress I've made since Ladder. Yeah, all you guys are going like, what about all this? I already said basically everything. I guess all Ghost would be a little interesting. All Dark Souls 1 Ghost. Shit! Oh. I'm surprised that I got that dodge on that grab. I am not interested in any Sekiro runs. All boss Sekiro. I can kind of see what those runs would be like, and I don't really have interest in them. I will keep doing these runs for as long as people watch them. I think no matter what, though, I will do all Fume Knight and all Orphan. No matter what, because I want to. The other ones, I'll do it if you guys want to. I'm totally fine with doing them. But if like people all of a sudden are like, I hate this, Andy, stop, then I won't. Yeah, some boss names are big spoilers. There's other boss names, like the one I said earlier. It's telling you nothing. I did say where it was, but gosh, I fucking hate that boss so much. There's like some light boys. But yeah, I still have not gotten into like, I guess you could say the mid-game area. I am still in the early game areas. I've gotten into some like mid-game quest line stuff, I would say. But this is all me guessing because I don't know. I'm really pissed that I know what the final boss is. I haven't really seen it, but people keep posting like little chibi images of it. And I've heard it sucks ass. And I look at it and I'm like, kind of looks like it does suck ass. I'm not looking forward to it. Hot take, they could have trimmed about 25% of Elden Ring. I think they should have, one thing they really should have done was spread out the dungeons a lot more. Instead of them all being fucking concentrated in Limgrave. The fact that Liurnia barely has any dungeons is absurd. I fucking can't, especially with me doing like 100% mindset, it is like the amount of disappointment you feel from scouring the entire fucking edge of that place and being like, there's really nothing here is unbelievable. Yeah, see, people are like posting the name of the final boss now. Stop. Why? Yeah, see, I don't even... You saying the final boss name, I didn't even have to look at what the boss looked like. I already knew what it looks like. That's why I hated seeing that name. And then you're all saying that one super hard boss that everyone says is the hardest, and I didn't even know she would be a boss. So I was really pissed when I found that out. Did I ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Stop saying boss names! What did I say? Dude, have you seen the, what is it? Is it called Canadian Softball? Gosh, it's so fucking good. If you haven't seen it, look up Canadian Softball, I Am the Senate. Oh my gosh, it is unironically so fucking good. And I kind of want to find bands that sound like that like instrumentally, I feel like the band, I haven't listened to what that band's based off yet. What is it? Is it Chinese football? I know there's also American football. There's a bunch of bands with like football in their name. But gosh, it is just the chugging. I'm a big fan. Okay. Andriel? I actually don't know that. I don't know if the damage counts or we'll have to find out together. Anya Forger being the secret final boss. Listening to any cringe? No. I can't really hear it right now because my audio is not balanced. The takes in here are lukewarm, not gonna lie. I still have not found a boss that, like, I mean, that one boss I was talking about earlier, I just, like, didn't even want to learn because I could tell how unfun it was gonna be. I still haven't found a boss that's actually, like, hard. The ball-busting hunter. I know, I don't feel like that's too much of a spoiler, but hot damn. I mean, he's easy if you get the parry timings down, but his attacks are just extraordinarily OP. They are like if you're far away, his attack is just so fucking ridiculous. Like, you can dodge it well, and it's like, nah, actually, fuck you. This attack's insane. It's gorgeous, but it's fucking bullshit. Do I like frogs? As a meme, sort of, yeah. I like pictures. Yeah, Ballbuster's really cool, but I'm just astounded at the intensity of his fights. You learn to parry him, he's easy, but like if you don't, and you like are a little bit far away from him, holy fuck, he is insane. I just can't believe I kept dodging one attack, and then like I get hit by the next attack. I'm like, literally, how do you
Did
fucking?
you ever
It's
hear
impossible.
The tragedy of Darth Plague is the wise? I thought not. It's not a boss the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith boss. He was a secret boss of the Sith, so powerful and so wise, he could use the code to influence the dropper to create loot.
I thought you said even influence the frame rate to drop. Gosh, that Canadian football thing is done so well. I cannot believe I've only gotten past these fuckers once. It is ridiculous. Okay, anyway, unless this is the attempt, I am gonna head off because I am a tired boy. Again, please subscribe to the Clip channel. I think I do have the link, but this attempt. Next Wednesday, I will be doing Metal Gear Rising casually, except on hard mode, so I'm getting fucked. And then I will be doing this run again on Monday. Hopefully I get to Cathedral. This is still better than doing the other thing. And then next Wednesday, I'll be doing, hopefully, Wind Waker Chaos Edition. And I'm very excited for that, and I might stream that for a while. Seath Run's still coming along. I'm working as hard as I can. I've been getting better sleep, so at least there's that. And I will work on that probably after the stream, unless I have to talk to someone about something. Oh, right. I was gonna give Alex some music. I think I'll do that tomorrow because my ears really hurt. I don't feel like listening to stuff. But yeah. Yeah, I've been doing some stuff on the Clip channel, and hopefully I can get some editors or editor on there, and it can be even cool. It'll be good. I've been enjoying the clip channel when I don't get completely fucked by some editing bullshit, but I like having little bits. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Oh, and disconnect ma. Yeah. You don't Bloodborne 2? Yeah, I don't want Bloodborne 2 either. I think FromSoft should make an entirely different vein of game like Bloodborne, but like a new setting and everything. And you're like, Andy, that's Elden Ring. Elden Ring is still very kind of the same sort of feel as Dark Souls. I kind of liked Bloodborne a lot. It should be like Code Vein, you know? It should be Code Vein. You know, it's like a totally, it differs enough. Yeah. So I think that's about it. Remember, if you want to watch the VODs, they're in the description of any of my videos. You can get to the playlist, or you can go to the playlist tab. Can't wait for YouTube to eventually fix that in 3 years. I'd be hyped for a Sekiro 2. I think they can do that. There's some story there with Tomo and that. Or maybe it'd just be good as like a DLC, possibly. Let me make sure. Let's see if any of my friends are streaming. Oh, Ludwig has his ass in the thumbnail. Is that really what his ass looks like? That's impressive. I should get a good looking ass. What is... Gosh, it's every time I open Twitch, I get the cringiest fucking shit. I don't know why that is. I don't ever even go on Twitch. Except to watch War Spy King, and he's not streaming. Well, that's about it. I will see you guys later. Thanks for all the support and the big boy donations. And yeah, a lot of progress tonight. A lot of progress. Hopefully it keeps going. Yeah, so don't worry. I will make announcements when I actually do Deacons. If you're like, I just really want to see Deacons. Which I hope you watch everything, but just so you know, if you're worried about missing it, it'll be its own stream. Even if I have to cut a stream super short. So don't worry about that. And yeah, I'm happy about reaching the ladder, and hopefully I can stop doing this pathway, because it sucks. Alright, I'll see you guys later. I don't even have any gaslight planned, and I already start laughing. You can't... Honestly, my voice is so tired. I'm so tired. Are people tired? I think I talked about this before, but I'm like, I'm gonna retire this joke soon. But how are you gonna retire like a joke like this? I think I already have it planned, but this is not the stream to retire it. So we'll keep going on with the gaslight. Nothing's coming to my mind. I mean, this is evidence that I should stop doing the gaslight, but I can't not keep doing the gaslight. I have to keep doing the gaslight, because part of the gaslight is not being able to do the gaslight except on the spot. And, you know, obviously I'm so influenced by Ludwig's ass, because Ludwig always fucking, you know what he do? He is always like, I've seen, he's like this. He's like, guys. Why does he move the mic all the time? Isn't that just like putting all this like, like, why does he do that? I don't understand. Anyway, wait, bye. But it's still not the end. We're still here. You really fell for the first gaslight. You should know by now that there can be many gaslights. Let's move that camera up, because I am really self-conscious of my arms. You know, if you watch the clip channel, you would get this reference. This is a reference. So you should go watch the clip channel.